Hola mis sirenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Sirenita, and today we're doing a tutorial, a review, and swatches of the new Too Faced Cinnamon Bear collection. Now the collection comes in this box, you guys. It comes with a palette. Oops, I have it upside down. It comes with a red bag, the palette, and the Melted Matte Ultra Lip lipstick, right? Liquid lipstick. And then when you take it out of the box, this is the bag that comes with it. The bag is like okay to me. It's not like it's not like Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's all plastic. It has this little you know, where they sewed it right here, and the zipper on top with this little Too Faced heart little gold thingy. And then it has these little bears imprinted into the bag. The bag is pretty see-through. Inside of the bag, you have, of course, the Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Cinnamon Bear. Like I said in my other video, you guys, 2 years ago, they had a little lip kit, and Cinnamon Bear was one of the ones that was included for the little holiday edition, right? This was one of the ones that was included with the sugar cookie, the pumpkin spice, and the hot butter rum. So this is just a repeat. It's not brand new. Don't think it's brand new. But I will do a lip swatch of it right now after I show you guys the palette. So this is the palette. The bears on here are raised. They're raised. Basically, you can feel them. They feel very cute. They're soft. Cinnamon Bear is raised lettering as well, so you can feel that apart from Too Faced. And in the back, it just says avoid getting into eyes, which is like certain, I guess, certain of the shades. Limited edition eye and cheek palette. When you open her up, she has this really cute mirror with a little bear detail on there. And these are the tones in here. This is blush, and the rest are all eye shadows. Now, I will tell you guys this. I wasn't really impressed with this shadow for nothing. Like, I started using it and I just felt like it needed that extra oomph. I will tell you guys that on my eyes right now, you guys will see it look way different than what it did in the tutorial. It's because after I basically did my outro where I said goodbye, you know, I added some glitter on top of that middle part right here. So that is not in this palette. I want to stress that because people always get confused. Glitter, there's no glitter in this palette. There are no glitter shades in this palette, you guys. These are all shimmers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, and 1 eye cheek palette. The glitter I used for this eye right here, for both of my eyes. So in the tutorial, you're not going to see anything mentioned about the glitter at all. I'm showing you guys the actual eye look that I created with this palette. Why? The reason why I have it right now on my face is because after I finished the video of the tutorial, I was just like, man, this needs something. This just needs that extra oomph, you know? This palette doesn't have it. It doesn't have that extra oomph that I needed. So I ended up going in with my hipdot glitter, pressed glitter palette. This is the nude nouveau one. This is like the opposite of what I used the last time. And I used this one that's called Classic. It's this very Barbie pink, and it has a bunch of little blue and green and little light gold multi-glitters in it. I don't know. I think it just gave it that extra something that I wanted that I didn't get from this palette. And I was like, man, I'm telling you guys of now, if you're not a collector and if you already have the Too Faced Maria Le or the Morphe Volume 2 for Jaclyn Hill, you don't need this palette. There's nothing extraordinary about this palette. Literally, I'm pretty sure if you have a collection as big as mine, you kind of don't need it. It's mostly for collectors, I think. If you want the bag or if you want this. Honestly, I'm not impressed by the bag, you guys. I'm going to be honest. It just looks like something I could have bought at Walmart for $5. It's pleathery. It's just like this little plastic. I don't know. It's not like, oh my god, I need this bag. It's not that cute, you know? So I'm going to start with the lip swatch. And I'm going to give you guys the arm swatch as well, okay? But you guys, if you guys already seen how this looks like, you guys know how dark it is. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty red. This smells like those red fire hot candies. Do you guys know which ones I'm talking about? That's what this smells like. It smells like that. So that's what it smells like, you guys. It smells like fire, red hot. Basically like those little gummy bears. Sometimes they taste like cinnamon and they're spicy, you know. That's how they smell like, and that's how I think it looks like. The color is a fire red, basically. I look at it and it looks like this fire engine red, almost like a deep bright cherry color. That's what it looks like to me. So let's get on to the swatches, you guys. I'm going to start with this one right here, and I'm just going to go across until I make it to Cinnamon Bear, which is the blush. I don't know if you guys could tell, I have the blush on today. I already applied it before I started doing my makeup. I have no highlight. I just have blush on right now. So, I don't know. It's like a very light pink sheen. It has a sheen over it. You guys can see the shimmer. I'm not a big fan of that shimmer formula, by the way. It's like, could have done better with just a matte, right? So I'm going to start with Cereal Milk right here. And Cereal Milk is this very pale pink. Like, it almost comes off as a white vanilla, but it's actually not. That is one swatch. So I'm going to give it 2 swatches. It feels very soft. Powdery soft for some reason. It doesn't look like it doesn't feel like a real good matte, like powdery matte. It feels like a soft matte for some reason. I'm gonna go to Slow Burn, and Slow Burn looks like this berry tone satin shimmer, sort of like, it looks like a satin matte basically, but it's not exactly like actually, yeah, it's a shimmer because it looks like a shimmer. But it feels like a satin shimmer, like a dry sort of shimmer formula. Next you have Sweet and Spicy. Sweet and Spicy looks like a brown with just like a hint of that rose tone to it. This one has a very dry. All the shimmers in here feel very dry and rough, you guys. They don't feel like they normally, you know how some of them feel like buttery soft. This does not feel buttery soft. That is 2 swatches. Then we have Chocolate Dipped right here, and Chocolate Dipped looks like a maroon brown. I thought it looked kind of like a red maroon brown, but then as I started to apply her, that's 1 swatch. I just noticed she's just more on the brown side than she really is on the red. In the next row, we have Cinnamon Sugar. Cinnamon Sugar I used as my inner corner highlight. She is this, I want to say like a pink peach tone shimmer. She's very on the dry side as well. Then you have Red Hot. See, Red Hot is a color like an actual name in here, and that's what this smells like, Red Hot. She looks chalky, you guys, just letting you guys know. I had no problems with her blending today, but she does look chalky going on because I'm looking at the color apply evenly in certain areas versus, you know, the whole entire swatch. Next we have Pop of Chili, and this is just this rose tone shimmer. Very pretty, you guys. That is the metallic shimmer that I used in the middle before I applied that glitter. That is the one. She is pretty on her own. She needs no glitter. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm speaking as a totality of the whole look. It wasn't impressive, something that I couldn't have achieved with another palette. That's why it didn't impress me, because I was like, I technically don't need you. I have all these tones in other palettes, and that's why. Only because of that. I'm not saying it has anything to do with anything else. It's just that. But like I said, I added the glitter, and it just like leveled it up, right? And then now I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the palette. So the last color in here is Bear Hug. Bear Hug is the color that I use as my transition shade. She is just this brown rosewood color. Very pretty. That's 2 swatches right there. She's the lightest shade besides this one right here, the top one right here. She's still a very pretty color. So those are all the tones in there, you guys. I'm now going to swatch Cinnamon Bear, which is the blush. And you guys are going to see that the blush has this very clear satin sheen on her. She's still a pretty color, but I'm saying she would have been 1,000 times better as a matte and not a shimmer. So that's pretty much it, you guys. You guys already know, like I said, I added glitter to this. It doesn't normally come like this, so I don't want you guys to have any confusion. And there's no pressure. You guys don't have to run and go get that glitter palette. I'm just letting you guys know that that is the glitter I used. You don't have to go to run to hipdot and get that same glitter palette. You know, do what you want. In the end, if you guys like this palette, buy it. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying, as a person who has already a whole bunch of palettes, I wasn't really like impressed that much. I was like, okay, well, I could have achieved you 1,000 times over with the Jaclyn Hill, you know, or with the Marielle. I'm just saying, that's all. Other than that, it's super cute. I love the lip color. Like, it's so pretty. This lip color is crazy. The bag is just okay. It's not like I'm gonna use it, so I don't feel like I'm gonna get any use out of this. I technically use bags more versatile, like, and you can fit a whole bunch of brushes and stuff like that. Cute little bags like this pretty much go to not use with me. I don't use them. I don't know. So other than that, if you guys want to see how I created this look today, just stay tuned. Okay, you guys, for my first color, I went in with this color right here that's called Bear Hug. It is like this super, I want to call it like a rose brown matte. It's very pretty, but it does like sort of get lost in the background with all the other colors that I have going on my eye. You can't really notice her anymore, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying, don't expect her to stand out on her own, especially when you have all these other bolder colors than her. Pretty much only her and Cereal Milk over here are the lightest colors in this entire palette. Everything else is like berry tone, pink tones, deep burgundies and stuff like that. So that is what you guys are going to see me do. So for my next color, you guys, I went in with this one that's called the Pop of Chili. It is a shimmer. It is the super metallic rose type of color. It is very pretty when I applied it right here. I'm just going to be honest with you guys and say I'm not really impressed with this entire look that I created on this side. Only because I feel like my expectations were a little bit more for this Too Faced palette. And then as I started using her, I was like, I don't know. I feel like I can create this palette, this look with another palette of mine, you know, because I have pinks up the over here. I'm pretty sure I can find similar pinks to these, what these are right here. So it's not like, it did not blow me away, but it's not exactly bad either, right? So that is what you guys are going to see me do. You're going to see me pack it in right here, just in the middle, sort of creating like this halo eye look, right? So for my next color, I went in with this color called Chocolate Dipped right here. And Chocolate Dip is very dark. I wanted to say it's like a maroon brown. But as I was applying her on, I noticed that she's a lot dark brown than what, you know, she looks like in the pan. She looks like a red brown in the pan. But as I started using her, I was like, oh no, this is definitely a brown. Sort of kind of has this metallic sheen thing going into it, even though it's a straight up matte brown, as you guys can see. But it's like, I don't know, it's really hard when I was using it. I was like, wow, you look like you have this metallic sheen for some reason. But that is the one that I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply it right here, and I'm going to pat it in right here, making this corner, and then probably halfway towards right here, because I am going to add another color right down the bottom. So for my next color, you guys, I went in with this color called Red Hot. It is like this super bright red, and it's a matte. I applied her all on the bottom of my lid, basically blending into that brown that's already there. So that is what you guys are going to see me do. So for my inner corner highlight, you guys, I went in with this one called Cinnamon Sugar. It is a shimmer. It is like this mauve tone shimmer. I wasn't really impressed with it. The formula feels very dry. Even for a shimmer, it feels super dry. Almost feels like a foiled formula. I didn't like it. Like I said, I wasn't really impressed with it. I was sort of like left wanting when I started using it, and I was like, you know what? I'm already here. I'm doing this. Let's just get this over with. So that is the one that you're going to see me do, and I'm going to use my finger like always. So that's pretty much it for the look, you guys. Let me just go pop on some mascara, and I'll be right back to give you guys the close-up. So this is the finished eye look today, you guys. Hopefully that middle part's not too crooked or whatever. I have to be honest, you guys. I'm not really, you know, I didn't really love this look. I don't hate it, but I don't really love it. So yeah, you guys, let me just back you guys out and give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Don't mind, I didn't even bother with the eyeliner on this side. I'll probably do it for the intro, and I'm not going to do it right now. So this is the palette, you guys. I do think the packaging is super cute. Don't get me wrong, I love Too Faced. I love their packaging. They just take so much detail to that stuff. The tones in here are very pretty. I really gravitate towards pinks and mauves and purples and all that stuff. Like the berry tones ones are the ones that I live for. Now, I'm not hugely impressed by this, you guys. These tones I can find, if you have a collection as big as mine, right? You don't need this palette. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it because it's cute, because you love Too Faced and you're a collector, right? Don't do it because it's just cute. Because if you don't need it, don't buy it. I'm telling you right now, you don't really need it. Especially if you already have the Too Faced Marielle. That one has a really, really nice tones of red and burgundies and stuff like that. And then the Morphe Jaclyn Hill 2. That one has really good, deep burgundy red tones. So you technically don't need this. The blush, I have it on, and it is like this sheer sheen to it, like a shimmer, and I'm not a fan of that. I feel like it doubles as this highlighter sort of, but then it's not exactly a highlighter. I don't know, I would have preferred a matte over that kind of formula. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.